Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defence.
Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Judge, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's Dembele. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Pings it across. Gakpo, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Bradley. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Isak.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robertson. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Fabian Ruiz. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And no, that was never going to make it. Fabian Ruiz. Great vision. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just, and the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain, that could spell trouble. Wirtz really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that is as far as they're going to go. João Neves. João Neves. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? That's the throw. And it's Wirtz. Gravenberg. This might spell danger. Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Isak! Isak! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Isak. He has a look up. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Wirtz. It's played through for him. It's a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola du jour. Attention, changement.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ekitike. Isak. Cleared without complication. Gakpo has it out wide and in space. Backward it goes. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Doué.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. João Neves receives it in a good position here. Gakpo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Dembele. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mohamed Salah being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And Dijk tries to clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Spread it left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ekitike. Wirtz. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? They've done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Quality ball. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Marek Szoboszlai. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Van Dijk with the clearance. And here's Doué. The chance for a shot! That's Dembele. And he shoots! And that has been cleared. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the through ball. Isak. He's away. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Isak.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, le numéro 87, le numéro 7,
steal. He just read
le
it.
numéro 51, le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 24, le numéro
That
33,
defending is
le numéro
unapologetically
29,
persistent. It's
le
almost
numéro 4,
personal. And
le
it had to
numéro
be.
21. Changement.
Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Chiesa.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. And it's Hakimi. Oh, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators.
Mbappe! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And a chance, surely! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Probing pass. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Saka, he's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Takes a shot! Deftly away. Lovely feet. Now it's Rodrigo.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run.
Always onto this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no, this does not look good.
Gabriel gathers from the goal kick. Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance for a shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cleat.
Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Keeper's dealt with that.
That has not gone well. And it's Tchouaméni.
There's no flag.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
get him away. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rodrigo, and that could set him on his way. Saliba, Eze, that has ended up in no man's land, and it's made its way to him. Gabriel, Calafiori, Eze. He won't be happy with that one. Ødegaard. Ødegaard powering forward here. Showing good feet. And a chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Eze. And here's Havertz. Saka. That's an excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. Decent chance! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And there is the half-time whistle. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Corner number 2 then. Rice gets it away. That's a throw. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Havertz. Eze threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly onside here. And the finish! Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's delightful. Pass somewhat off target. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out to the left flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets into some space. In towards the backs. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now that's well seen too. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Saka! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior, and that could set him on his way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, They're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Saka.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Good ball, good take.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, important interception. And it's Valverde. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rice. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba gets it clear. Now it's Valverde. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the keeper beats it away. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Havertz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Out of play for a throw. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cleared without complication. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Odegaard. And it's Eze.
There
Now
will be
it's
1 minute
Havertz.
added time.
Oh, a delicate chip through. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on
And
what you've
now,
seen,
I'd
Jim?
just like
Look,
to read
Peter,
out
a
how
strength in
Club
any
members
team
were
has to be
celebrating
at the
their
heart of
birthdays
your
today.
defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Ibrahimovic! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for